Hello, and good day to you. We embark yet again on the Sunless Sea. A sea of untold horrors and the Cthulhian nightmare that the world has become. But we soldier on. But we soldier on. Excuse me. Moving stuff around, making sure all the lights work. The amount of time that I've spent with the streaming, making sure lights work. Register. New stories available. I'll do this at some future time. Let's just continue. Let's continue the adventures of Captain... What did I name this guy? I don't recall. Deckard died. What's this guy's name? Marcus. Captain Marcus. Right, he was a veteran of the war that started this whole Cthulhian mess. So what are we doing? Okay, right. We brokered that peace between the guinea pigs and the rats on Pigmoat Isle. How's our supplies look okay? Our fuel looks okay. Our terror is not too high just yet. We got this albino tinkerer, which ups our veils. Veils are speed, stealth, deception, etc. All right, so where are we going next? There's that maelstrom here. I don't really know what it is. I'm afraid to go into it, though. All right, so I'm about halfway across. Let's sort of go north, try and circle up around the maelstrom, like maybe up this way, perhaps? Maybe go around and come back this way. I've gained a secret. Discovered the Regal Complexus. I don't know what that is. Errant Gyrus? We got a port. You should probably stop here, right? Let's stop here. Some of this music. Some sort of beetle has invaded your morsel of ship's biscuit. It waggles its antennae impertinently. Music is very odd and very beautiful. A sourceless silver glow, a haven for players of games. Oh, well, it sounds like we're home. Rumpled convolutions of coral fill the water, glimmering with silvery light. The harder you look, the more you see shapes amid the chaos, almost as if they were sculpted. This one could be crenellated castle, that one a horse's head. A neat little port huddles into the side of a coral island, prosaic imperial docks and houses tucked away in a baroque, organic chaos. In that curious silvery light, among the frozen chaos of coral, the scene has the unreal air of a pencil sketch, crumpled and discarded. We can play chess. I can explore the coral knot. Not sure. Put a Blemigan ashore? What's a Blemigan? I don't know what that is. If I have a chess piece, I can sell it here. Gather Sintelic, which is what I found on that island that I was just on previously. But that's dangerous. It's high risk. High risk. Yeah, that doesn't sound great. What happens here? Yeah, intelligence sounds like a good idea. The older inhabitants of Port Sicil carry coral incrustations like a disease, splotched with silvery light. They like to go up into the limestone heights behind the harbor to lay their heads against the pillars and towers, stare at the roof of the Neath. Dream open-eyed, sometimes they speak of things far away. The Kanate's work, the smuggler's wars, the Fathom King's secrets. Perhaps it's not all invented. Alright, well, I got a report. Let's play some chess. Odd thoughts bubble up each time you touch a chess piece. This one longs for home. That one has a secret desire for revenge against the slayer of its rank mate. This will be a queen one day. Those would do better as metal. You taste the metal. You ignore these thoughts and move methodically to a victory over your opponent. He blinks. Checkmate? He asks helplessly. Alright, I got more pages. I got this opening moves thing, which, again, I'm not really sure how that works. So, as we said before, pages increases the speed at which this bar fills up. So I get more secrets, which then I can talk to my crew about and essentially level up. I can play chess again. Let's play it again. You don't know how long you've been playing. You won a match, another. The rough coral tips of the chess pieces are smeared with blood. Yours, your opponent's. But you've begun to realize that your moves recapitulate the movements of the powers of the Neath, the flukes and their shapelings. The bazaar that lurks in London, Mount Nomad that prowls the sea, Salt Stone Storm. With every move you take, the shape of it becomes clearer in your mind, sharper. Checkmate, you say. One more game. Your first officer is tugging at your arm. Ignore them. You have chess to play. So apparently if you win enough games, something else will occur. But it appears that playing chess here has a sort of, I don't know, sticky quality, shall we say. Wow, I gained 2 secrets out of that, though. I don't think I'm going to play another game. I think I'm going to just stick with what I did. Let's talk to the cook. He's sort of a mess. Do I want to spend a secret for more hearts? I mean, hearts obviously are important. Healing, defense, that kind of thing. But, I think there's more interesting things I'd rather spend it on, to be honest. We'll save our hearts for the time being. I'd really like to... Lures... Ooh, I can use this strange catch to lure a submerged Z-beast to the surface. Interesting. Alright. Is there anything else I can do here? Hold on. Shops. Hey, Electrojack, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Let me know if you have any questions. We're currently doing our second session of Sunless Sea. I'm still learning. This is more or less a blind playthrough. How's it go? What's going on? How'd you find me? Were you searching Sunless Sea, or you just find me on Discord, or what? My supplies and fuel are okay at the moment. But I'm wondering if I should just buy some since I have the opportunity. It'll allow me to stay out here longer. Ah, good old Crut. Very cool. Well, welcome. Yeah, I just started this game yesterday. Oh, great. I'm glad the audio is working. I'm using a fairly old preamp, so sometimes I am worried about it consistently, but when it sounds good, I'm glad it sounds good. So yeah, I usually have one major Let's Play going, and then I do, like, roguelikes on the side. I was thinking this was going to be my main Let's Play, but it seems... I didn't realize how much of a roguelike it really is. I lost one captain yesterday. So I think I'm going to... As we move forward, I'm going to do Shadow Warrior 2 as, like, my high-energy game, and then this is going to be my sort of, like... You know, I'll play a couple sessions in a row with a captain, and then when that captain dies... I'll move on. I'll go back to Shadow Warrior 2 and then come back to this sort of thing. Are you familiar with Sunless Sea? Have you played it? Alright, I think we're just going to keep moving. I don't think we're going to buy. I don't think we're going to buy anything. So let's maybe continue sort of north. So... I discovered Bidmead Reefs. So the idea here is that this is a roguelike. It's, I don't know if it's in the it's like a weird, like, Cthulhian steampunk future or whatever, where Cthulhian nightmares came out of the water and London sank, and so it's like we're basically in an underground ocean, I think, is the idea. And the world is dark, and you have a crew, and they can... sort of like Darkest Dungeon, they can, like, get their terror over here can fill up, and you might have to eat people to survive, and your captain can die, and there's some legacy components where it's like you... Like, currently, my old captain died, but I passed on his map, so everything's in the same place this playthrough. But you can change what you pass on and that sort of stuff. And it's dark and interesting. There's a lot of reading and a lot of UI, but that doesn't bother me so much at the moment. Ooh, what do we have here? Yeah, so yeah, it's an underground Cthulhian nightmare sea. And you have fuel, you have food, you have to keep all that stuff in check or shit will go very poorly. Oh, wow. That guy has a lot. I am not going to fight him. Nope. No, 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 no. He has a lot of health. Get me out of here. Yeah, I was looking at this game for a while, and just the tone and the theme seemed really cool. God, he's chasing me. Let's get out of his eyesight and get out of here. I'm not really that good at combat yet. And so when I'm in the dark parts of the sea, you'll see these two lights, these two green beacons on my ship, and that means it's too dark, and my terror meter will still start going up. What is that? Is that a pirate? What is that? You hear those voices that will not be drowned. This is the Sea of Voices. We are close to Palathreme, where nothing is truly dead. I don't know if I want to attack a ship that doesn't attack me. Like, I have a feeling that there seems to be consequences for everything that you do. Obey. What is this place? Let's check it out. Too spooky. I've been liking the audio in this game so far. It's mostly pretty minimalist. but it sets the tone quite well. The ship pitches on a sluggish wave. Alright. Okay, so this whole place is called Polythreme, but then, like, the city is called Obey or Commingle. Look at these people here. Taciturn claymen. Evasive clothes colonies, walking like humans. Cobbles that groan underfoot on the hills above a palace villa of marble. But even that writhes like buried bones in an earthquake. Well, let's gather intelligence first. The king with 100 hearts rules from his palace above the city. He is never seen. He makes no treaties with other lands, but there's unrest in the air. The clay men you speak to are obedient and humble, but they speak nervously of those who are not. The maimed, the rebellious, the unfinished. You like reading in a lot of games, especially Elder Scrolls? Yeah, I agree. I love games that the story is sort of told organically, just by finding things. I really liked Dishonored 2 and Prey for that purpose. Just the way you could find these bits of story if you unlock some door and go into a room, or you might not. You know, you read some emails, that kind of stuff. I find it really, really engaging. And actually, I found that I like it even better streaming those games, because, like, sometimes I would have the habit, if I was playing the game by myself, I wouldn't necessarily, I'd sort of skim it. But streaming it, I tend to really engage with it and, like, read through it, and you end up talking, like, you know, some viewer will remember some email that you don't remember, and they'll be like, oh, that was that guy that someone so-and-so talked about, or whatever. And, yeah, it's just, it's really cool. So I go to these places, and I do port reports about them, and then I can bring the information back to the Port of London and basically sell information and find new secrets and stuff. So the way this works is, okay, so I have one port report about Polythreme. This is Polythreme, and it's this little icon. So a port, you know, it's like, so that icon now exists in my hold. So this is how I collect things, and how, like, it's like an inventory system, but they use an inventory system for the way the story changes the world. So it's like, if I want to do something here, if I want to do, let's find, okay, so if I want to do this audience with the king or so, I have to, it's locked right now, I have to have one watchful curio, whatever the hell that is. So that's how they sort of do these if-then sort of clauses for, like, how the branching works in the world. It's neat. It's probably the way a lot of games work, but in this, it's very clear. They show it to you. Yeah. Minor perks that interact with dialogues. Yeah, totally. It has that sort of feel to it. So I can do a shore leave. It'll cost me... So Echo is my money. I only have 70. It'll cost me 30. And I can reduce some... I don't think I'm going to do shore leave. I don't have enough terror. Claymen want to go to London. I think I'm going to do that. They're certainly the easiest passengers imaginable, unless, just unless, one turns out to be an unfinished man. I don't know what that means, but I think I'm going to bring him to London. They troop aboard. Each one lies down in its appointed position next to the other, nested snugly, head by foot. We are for London, one explains to you. I now have 6 claymen marked for London. Okay. So now they're in my hold somewhere, I suppose. Oh yeah, in the cargo part. Yeah, that's super weird. All right, well, we'll take them. Oh wait, before I do that, I forget to check the shops. Temple of Labors. I can buy ivory and sapphire. Oh, no, they want to buy those things from me. Or I can buy claymen that will, like, work. Well, either way, I can't afford them. I don't have any of these things to sell, so. All right, so that makes me think that I want to start heading back to London because I got a little ways to go. So I'm gonna go back around this way and head through this darkness, and probably terrible things will happen. Slavery. Wait, slavery of the Claymen? Or was there a place called slavery? It's not slavery. They'd be working. They'd be working for me. Yeah, so these green lights, now I'm in the dark, and my terror will be going up slowly. Or potentially, one time I had a crewman sort of go crazy and kept... Oh, there's like a skull in the water. He like went crazy and he said there was like a ghost on the deck, and I had to like put him... I had to put him down in the hold for a little while. What's going on here? Oh, I gained another secret. Yeah, the claimant get brought out. Yeah, bought out. So as I explore, I have this pages level. These are sort of like my stats: iron, mirrors, veils, pages, hearts. Pages increase the speed at which I convert. So as I explore, I get fragments. So I just discovered the unfinished pirates, and I got 20 fragments for it. The fragments fill up this bar here, and every time it fills up, I get another secret. I can spend secrets at ports, or like with this crewman. If I talk to him, I can spend a secret. And if I use a secret with him, I'll get another heart, which increases my health. So I just got a secret. I have like 4 of them. So are these pirates, I guess? Oh god, they're strong. They're strong. I don't like it. Like, nothing much is happening, but it feels very tense. Knowing that they're so much stronger than me, and knowing that they just have to hit me like 1 or 2 times. Oh god, oh god. Pirates in real life are no joke. Yeah, I watched a couple YouTube videos of like ships being attacked. It's pretty scary / interesting. Stalagmites loom in the distance like the cranes of Wolfstack docks, but vaster, Corsair's forest. Our lookouts are watchful. Oh, another pirate frigate. We're gonna attack him. Uh-oh. Oh shit, I am on fire. It's alright, it's alright. Yo, we're taking the ship out. Come on, firing solution. Go, 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 go. There we go. Yeah, he's stuck. Divinity Original Sin 2. No, I have not played it yet. I am planning on it. I think I'm going to get into it this winter. I've been waiting because my girlfriend and I want to play it co-op. So we've been waiting for a good price, and also we've been playing a lot of she's been playing a lot of Civilization 6. I've been playing a lot of other stuff because I've been streaming. Yo, Electrojack! What a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for that subscription. Soma-kun there is dancing. He's having a good time. Thank you very much for using your Twitch Prime here with me. Obviously, you're liking the stream. I hope you continue to enjoy it. It's a pleasure to have you. By the way, I should make mention, I am doing a giveaway. You might have just earned enough quarks. Thank you for that follow as well. You might have just earned enough quarks. Check out my giveaway if you're interested. I'm going to be doing it tomorrow. So you might have earned enough to get one 1 raffle ticket. Let me put that information up real quick. Here, there. If you're curious about it, I'm not sure how many quirks you have at the moment for subscribing. You also got access to the wonderful... Oh, 18. Wait a second. No. Hold on. Hold on. You should have more than that. Where's my currency? What's going on here? On sub. Here, hold on. You get more. It didn't give out correctly. You're supposed to have some more for subscribing. Hold on. I haven't done this very often. All right. What's your name again? Electro Jack. All right. There you go. Oh, you mean, so wait, it's not... Here, check your quirks now. You should have enough. I think I edited it. Oh, I Ecto Jack. Gotcha. There you go. There you go. Now you have the proper amount. I'm not sure why it didn't auto give it to you. Yeah, you rich. Yeah, you earned them. Come on, you earned them. So anyway, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway of Death State tomorrow. Really cool top-down roguelike. I used to work for the company that made it. We released it on PS4 and on PC like a year or two ago, and I'll be playing that a little bit tomorrow on my stream and then doing a giveaway for it. So check it out on Steam if you're interested in it. Spend your quirks. If not, save your quirks, and we'll do another giveaway. I don't know, soon. All right, let's see what the ship has for me. The ship is yours. What will you do with her? She's a vile old vessel, and these Z's aren't safe. Take what you can and move on. What do we got? Got some supplies and fuel. There's also a crate in the back. Oh, extra supplies. Hardtack and water and an unexpected box of nails. A would-be wit remarks the nails look tastier than the hardtack until an officer's glare silences her. Alright, cool. That was a worthwhile battle. I took a little bit of damage. I'm using some supplies to repair the hull. Alright. A little expensive, but... So, here's what it does. This hunger bar up at the left, as they get hungry, it fills up with the red bar. When it gets to the line in the middle, they're ready to be fed. If I have supplies, which I have 7 right now, when it hits this bar, it'll use 1 supply and drop the red bar down all the way to the left. If I don't have supplies, as it goes past this bar, they will become more and more hungry, starving, and potentially start dying in this area on the right. So yeah, it sort of wastes food, but it doesn't mean, this does not mean they're starving. Like, this bar is better when it's empty. in standard roguelike fashion, they do not tell you much about this game. They just sort of throw you into it. I do have this book that gives advice for captains, so I've been looking at it here and there. I just don't want to read straight through it on stream. So I've sort of been going to it when I really don't understand something, but otherwise I've just sort of been like learning and, you know, making mistakes as we go. My last captain died because I ran out of fuel. Oh shit. What did I see? A baked breeze rises, the approachable stone out of some distant desert. I'm close to the salt lions. It just acted like there was an enemy near me. Oh, that's why maybe? A pirate frigate. Shit, shit. Oh! So you get a firing solution down here. Oh my god. And you can fire early, but you have a chance of missing. Oh my god. Oh my god. This doesn't look great. Shit. Here, let's stay out of its cone. It might I don't know if it has... I only have forward guns. Oh, no! I'm in trouble. Oh, no. Oh, no! No! Oh, God. Oh, God. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes! Holy shit. Okay, so when the hull is below half, enemy attacks do additional damage, or can do additional damage to terror, crew, or supplies. Oh shit, I lost 2 crew. I lost 3 crew doing that. I'm down to 5 crew members. So I have crew members up here, which I think just generally adjust your stats based on, like... I'm not sure exactly how the crew members work, but then I also have officers, which do, like, specific things. Alright, no more fights until we get back to London. I hope this was worth it. Let's loot and scuttle her. We got supplies and fuel, and we got a bolt. We got spider silk. Yeah, spider silk. I don't really know what it's used for yet, but it seems like it's I don't know. It's worth some sort of money or trade. What is this thing? A belch of smoke goes up from the funnel. So I'm not sure how well you can read this stuff in the lower left, but I have those typing sounds. There's a logbook down here. Holy shit. I have a feeling I do not want to fight that thing. So yeah, there's a logbook down here, which, like... Yeah, it looks sort of like a Sphinx. It gives me, like, little story bits down here, but it also gives me, like, general status. Like, you know, suffered damage, lost crew, etc., etc. We're out in the middle of the sea here. I can read well. Okay. Yeah, I'm never sure, because I'm on the ultra-wide monitor, I'm never sure how small some of this text stuff is and what people can actually read on stream and what they can't. Okay, at 720 it's legible? Alright, cool. Shepherd's Wash. The air trembles, a breath of change passes. So, Hunter's Keep, I visited this place with my old captain. Hunter's Cape, a hump of dark rock swathed in mist like 100 other Untersee islands. But here's a grand house, windows aglow, lawns impossibly green and lush in the false starlight, raked gravel paths. You stand on the dock as the sea nudges the ship's sides. An unexpectedly warm breeze carries the faintest trace of lavender. Yeah, the music is nice, and it definitely changes depending on what's going on. FFC, what was that? What, Final Fantasy Crystal Crusaders or something? Crystal something. Crystal Chronicles. Yeah, I never played it. I got a GameCube like late in its life, and I played like, I got it as a gift, and I played like 3 or 4 games, and then I ended up getting like an Xbox or whatever. It wasn't like a proper Final Fantasy game though. It was like a tactics game or something, or like more like action RPG. I can't remember how. I remember like hearing about it. Inspect the lorn fluke with the anxious university student. Present yourself at the house. Walk in the gardens. Reconnoiter the island. Action RPG. Okay, gotcha. Best played with friends. Ah, okay. Yeah, and the time I had a GameCube, I was living alone in Manhattan. So it's like I played Resident Evil 4, and I think I played, was Fallout New Vegas on that? It wasn't, right? No, what else I played? Like Mario, that 2D, or that like Paper Mario I played, that sort of like RPG. Oh, that sounds great. Remastered version on Switch with online? Yeah, that sounds cool. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the lorn fluke is. The anxious student rushes by you, whooping, but he stops on the hilltop. On the shore, standing before the mass of dead needles, is a drowny in a Nusian postal uniform. He glowers up at you. This is not where the fluke belongs, the drowny cries in a plummy voice. It's to be taken elsewhere. It already has a delivery label. That means I have to deliver it. The student sneers. Sod your label. Help me haul the beast to Station 3. My advisor at the college has arranged room there for its dissection and study. My work will benefit us all. I don't know what a drowny is. Okay. I get to decide. I get specific items from killing other boats. I'm not sure yet. I've mostly only seen these pirate vessels, which the ones that I've destroyed seem to have, like I said, like I found, supplies and fuel is sort of like the generic stuff you find. And then, obviously, they had like these chests in the back that had more unique items, like I got the spider silk from one. I've seen other bigger ships, but it seems like, I would assume certain ships have like a rare chance to drop such and such special items. But I don't think there's any like, this ship always drops this. At least not from what I've seen. Well, I like the idea. I don't know, it's labeled already. Let's buck trends and send it to the student, I think. Because if I can find something cool about it. The lorn fluke is tied by very reluctant sailors to drag behind your stern. On your deck, the anxious student twitches with delight. Can't believe what we have. His hand tightens on the railing. The drowny postman stares up at you both. It's natural for corpses to grimace, but when the corpse is still alive and is actively upset at you, it's additionally distressing. so now I am supposed to go to this other place, which is kind of unfortunate because I do want to go to London. Let's reconnoiter the island. Ships rarely come here. Nothing changes, even the weather. The house is the heart of the isle. The house and the sisters. But the Admiralty may be happy to know that nothing's changed, at least. So the Admiralty is sort of like the main group, or whatever, back at London. Maybe let's spy on the house and see what goes on. I have an 81% chance. You peer through a half-open French window into a grand parlor, grand in size, if a little reduced in style by dust and neglect. A dark-haired, pale-skinned young woman bends earnestly over a piano keyboard. Another fair-haired, but unmistakably her sister, sprawls on the sofa with a book. A third sits by the fireplace, staring sorrowfully into the embers. A log pops, and the woman by the fire gives a violent start. You cannot restrain a start of your own, and her eyes meet yours through the glass. Interesting. Okay, so I spied on this house with my old captain, and something completely different happened. Oh, it looks because I failed. Okay. She claps her hand to her mouth in shock. There's nothing to do but step apologetically into the room. A visitor, the pianist, the youngest cries. The next youngest chuckles. The eldest, who you frightened, sighs. Excuse me, she says. Visitors are rare. You are very welcome. I am Cynthia. The noisy one is Phoebe. The cheerful one is Lucy. You're in good time for lunch. Will you join us? So I got the feeling last time that these sisters are cannibals, but I'm not sure. I can pick... Alright, which one? I don't remember which one's which. Oh, it says, okay. Cynthia's the eldest, melancholy, pensive. I definitely don't want to talk to the restless, giggly one. Soft voice, watchful, unpredictable. Yeah, right? Like, it worries me that they're, like, surprised. And they're like, come on in. It doesn't seem great. Let's talk to the oldest one. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Cynthia grabs your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems to you that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake listening to a story of a murder. An axe, a net, blood on scented water. Another chop? Cynthia asks. You've barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry. I've gained terror. Okay, well, I'm not dead. I did eat. I have a tale of terror, which I don't understand. Okay. Okay, so I'm scared. I gained supplies. I'm acquainted with them. I ate food. You now have the gods of Z Salt's attention. It's watching you, if it even exists. See, things happen, and I just don't know. I don't know what it means exactly. Alright, well... They scared me. And now the parlor is empty. But I can still go... I can still walk around the house, even though they're gone. I think it's time to leave. To be honest. What do you think? Should I just leave? They don't make me feel great. I do have some... I have some stuff I can bring to London. Like, I really want to get to London. Tale of Terror. Recall it, then light a candle. Light another. And these are all like my sort of like confusing quest line stuff. Man, there's just so much information. So much stuff going on. So the main objective I picked was to become London's most venerated explorer. This determines how you win, although you can always just retire in London for a draw. So I picked the sort of exploration one. Alright, I think I'm going to leave. We want to get back. I want to get back to London if possible. I'm also low on fuel. Yeah, so the whole place is like an underground ocean. My understanding is that London and the surrounding ocean somehow sunk, like miles below the sea. I don't really understand exactly how that works, but that's the idea. Alright, we made it back. A very fine evening to you, Captain. My, what you might call mentor, is very fond of adventurous Z-Captains. We would like to offer you what you might call a dispensation, an account if he is so fond of Z-Captains. Behind the blind bruiser on the dock stands a dray piled high with fuel and supplies. So I found this guy last time, too. It seems like he's part of the mob. Let's inquire further. He runs a very fine and very liberal establishment just across the river, what is much patronized by sailors and by men of wit and vinegar and public house, and there is no obligation to speak of. The patron would hope only that you might remember him kindly, and I suppose that as the opportunity should arise for you to return his kindness, then I do not imagine he would refuse your offer. So, again, I don't really want to accept help from the mob. We all know how that story goes, right? So we're going to refuse. Sounds too good to be true. I will not deny that I am a little saddened, and I think that my patron also will share my sadness. But I understand that you knows your business, and that a Z-Captain is a free spirit. And I will explain carefully to my patron that you mean no insult by the refusing of his kind gift. Sail safe. Okay. London. Deliver the claymen. Excuse me. One by one they rise, uncomplainingly, with no trace of stiffness or discomfort from the long voyage. The deck resounds beneath their heavy tread. A shroom yard manager waits on a dock, tapping her foot. About time, she says. Here's your payment. Come along now, you. There's a good construct. 120 echoes. Great. That was worthwhile, for sure. Let's visit the university. I'm not sure. Poggers. But, okay, so I'm unfamiliar with the term poggers. Is that... is that just like an exclamation? Is that like a standard exclamation? Where are you from? Is that a saying that I'm not familiar with? Or is that just like an internet saying that I'm too old to know? Google it, he says. Oh, it's specifically a Twitch saying. May only be seen if you have... Oh, you have something installed. Oh, yeah. Okay. Used by communities such as Fortnite and League of Legends. Oh, that also explain it. I'm not a League of Legends or Fortnite guy. Okay, cool. Get it. Got it. Sorry, I'm old. I am rich too. I know. I can buy all the fuel I need. So I don't know if this is the university. Oh yes, the university's maritime liaison whispers breathily. Oh yes, this is quite a tasty one. Let me explain it to you. So I traded a secret for a page. I'm okay with that. Oh, I got you. See when you type that up. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm aware of it as like an extension or whatever. I just I never looked into it. So I spent one of my secrets to up my pages, and pages increases the speed at which I get secrets. So it seems like a worthwhile. I do have a strange catch, so let's see what that does. The scholar circles your specimen jar, tapping at the glass with a variety of tools. Screwdriver, magnet, scrutinizer, tuning fork, flensing knife, and a sort of slotted spoon. This will keep them going for weeks, he says, half to himself. We'll dine at the high table tonight, I think. So I found, basically I killed like a jellyfish thing of sorts, and I chose an option to like try and scoop it out of the water, and of course it like sort of melted into a gloop. And so that's what the strange catch was, and apparently she wanted it. So I increased my standing with this antiquarian faction, and I gained 10 echoes. I can give them another one. I kind of want to keep it, though, because I know that if I run out of food, strange catches can be used potentially to give you a chance of refilling your like, you know, dealing with your hunger. All right, let's go talk to the Admiralty. Okay, so this is where I trade in all of my reports from the different ports and stuff. So I gained some echoes and some Admiralty favor, and some fuel for making a report about going to Hunter's Keep. Port Cecil got 30 echoes and some more fuel. Pigmoat Isle. So on Pigmoat Isle, I did this yesterday. There was like a war going on between these rat people and these guinea pig people. And I sided with the rats, and I helped them with their war, and then I brokered a peace between them, and I gained this albino tinkerer rat. And all this stuff happened there. Abbey Rock is like, there's like a nunnery there, but the nuns, I saw them all like, they were like fighting with, they were like sparring with weapons. They're like evil death nuns or something. Does the fuel they give you pay for the trip or no? No. Fuel goes pretty fast. So it sort of just ticks down very quickly based on how fast I'm going. So, you know, to get to, I think I could get to the Abbey on one fuel, but some of the other places took like 2 or 3. Definitely, yeah, it's metal as fuck. Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, so I'm just turning in all these reports. Oh, I have strategic information. I can't remember where I found it. What's that? Indeed, indeed. I'll send you up directly to speak to the Admiral himself. Oh, look at that guy. He's got, like, Morpheus glasses. You're ushered into his office of Mansion's Pyre. Cramped room with a vast desk. He surveys you across that desk. Ah, yes. The merchant captain of whom we hear such complicated things. The Admiral will purchase intelligence from you. Ask if the Admiralty can provide a little fuel to cover your costs. Interesting. I can trade points of favor for 2 to 3 fuel. I might do that. Let's do the strategic information first. He's hard to read with those glasses, but he reads the summary intently. Satisfactory, he says at last. Eminently satisfactory, actually. Good work. Take this for your trouble. The clerk will see you paid. Yo, 150 echoes and some more favor. All right, so let's let's trade in some of the favor for fuel. Oh. So it's not a sure thing, though, because I don't have very high hearts. So it seems that you need certain amounts of favor to be able to unlock certain lines of communication with the Admiralty. But otherwise, the main thing I found is this, where I can trade favor for fuel. But my hearts level here decides how possible it is. I only have a 31% chance of success. That's not great, and I don't want to waste one of my 6 favor. Maybe I'll try once. Just, oh man, 31% is not good. I need hull. All right, so 75 echoes might work. It's not the best. Oh wait, I can call in Admiralty favors to have cheap, good quality work done. Oh, so it's only 25 echoes, but I have to spend half my favors. Yeah, maybe 5+ hearts. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's direct like that. Because, I mean, it's going to be a long time before I get a significant success. Alright, but my ship is very damaged, so I'm going to use half of them to get a cheap repair work done. Yeah. Full repair. Okay, I did that. Oh, wow. I can't do that. I need up to 4. So it spends 1 for this, but I needed 4 to do the fuel stores. Oh, well. Oh, well. Alright, well, I got the ship fixed. Now, I still have a whole bunch that I can spend. Adopt a Blemigan Gallivanter. What does that mean? You extend your hand and the Blemigan leaps on. Its tendrils entwine with your fingers and it chitters quietly. It meets your gaze and bobs its dome in greeting. It's very small. Is it old enough for naval service? You're pretty sure its mustache has been drawn on in pen in an attempt to look older. As you approach your ship's gangplank, the creature flutes and vibrates with apparent happiness. The bosun winces as you bring it aboard. What a keen little mushroom? What? Wait. It's a sentient mushroom. It has made its home on a shelf in your cabin. It has built a nest from loose journal pages, the engineer's scarf, and a possibly pilfered map. You can see the indentation of a porthole on the rim of its cap. It must have been pressing its face to the windows again. Is it bored? We can play with the Blemigan. I have a pet mushroom. The Blemigan flails and squirms as you tickle it. Its high-pitched warble is almost certainly giggling. When you stop to check that you're not actually hurting it, it wraps its tendrils around your fingers and pulls your hand back. Apparently it's enjoying itself. So my albino rat gives me +2 to veils. That gives me +3 to mirrors and 2 to pages. I think I want to use that, to be honest. Yeah, mirrors and pages is more important for me at the moment. Mirrors gives me a quicker firing solution in combat. Alright, was there anything else I could talk to the... Maybe ask what the... Admiral's desires. Let's check this one out. Speak to our agent there. In return, we'll see that you're rewarded. Okay, so it's more just strategic information. They want me to go to this place, Malt Palmerston. Okay, that's fine. What does the Admiral desire? Just information. Visit a port. We'll be interested in the port report. Visit places. All right, so it's what I'm doing. That's all he wants. Excuse me. All right, what else can we do here? More crew. I only have a half crew. I think let's try and hire on more crew. Though I'm not super sure what it does. Hold on. Is it in here? Mercy, machines, stories, terror. I'm not sure exactly what crew. You like games like this with slow progression? Yeah, it's... I'm cool with it as well. Like I said earlier, like I'm definitely... Yeah, 441 currency, yeah, totally. Because of all the reading and everything, this is not gonna be my main playthrough just because it'll be hard for me to stream long term, like reading all this stuff. So that's why I'm gonna do this game along with an action game. I think tomorrow I might start Shadow Warrior 2. But these mornings, yeah, so I have work tonight, so this is not a normal stream day for me. This is a good day for me to do a game like this, because like I can get a couple hours in, we have some adventures, I go to work, etc. You know, it's like, but if I'm gonna play a game for like 6 hours straight, I'll pick something like with more energy. So yeah, I can go to the shops, but I wanted to check first if there was anything else. What's at my lodging? Read the morning papers. The Echo Bazaar, that enigmatic marketplace, has increased its tax on love stories. The traitor Empress has forbidden singing in the street outside her palace. The anarchists of the Calendar Council have inexplicably dynamited a drinking fountain. The Ministry of Public Decency has located and destroyed a nest of gallblighter wasps. So that reduced my terror, because I learned about the world. I also gained recent news, so now I can bring that news to other ports, and whatever. They'll appreciate it. I can purchase a townhouse for 1,000 echoes. I don't need to rest yet. All right, nothing there. Let's shop. There's also a guy who wants passage. It's oddly difficult to die and fall in London, but when a Londoner is too tatty and wretched to live, they wrap themselves in bandages and take ship for the tomb colonies. Your crew cart these ones aboard in padded coffins. They sleep there until the journey is done. The tomb colonist is in your hold. Take them north to the colony of Venderbite and sell them there. Great. Known. Buddy, how are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? This is Sunless Sea, and it is super interesting. I was telling my new friend Electrojack here, it has a lot of UI and a lot of reading, but it's very interesting and engaging. It's a roguelike. It's Cthulhian Nightmare. Yeah, this tomb colonist is very interesting to me. Wait, no name shaming. No, I was just trying to pronounce it correctly. Is that how you pronounce it? Give me a phonetic pronunciation, and I will do my best. I just didn't want to say Electrojack again. I'm doing good, Known. It's I'm glad to be back from Thanksgiving and all that. American Thanksgiving. So yeah, it's oh wait. So I pronounce it Electrojack. Okay, so I pronounce it Electrojack, but it's just an I in there for purposes of giving points and all that. I gotcha. So I can still call you Electrojack. Okay. I'm sorry you lost the account. So choose your own adventure. No, it is a roguelike. I'm currently in dock right now. So I'm hiring on crew and stuff like that. And there's lots of choices to make. And that will change what goes on in the story. So I have this hold. So I don't know. It's hard for me to explain in light. So like these curiosities, a lot of these things came about because of choices I made. And then that unlocks a conversation piece with someone else that I find. Like these like recent news. Recent news, all I did was I read the paper here in Fallen London, and then that gives me like the story state, the world state of recent news. Then when I go to some port, when I travel somewhere, I can then talk to people about recent news, and that will unlock other story options, or it will give me it'll give me more experience or that sort of thing. So it's this sort of like transparent, ever evolving branching storyline sort of thing that's going on. Hey, Pixel, what's going on? It's been a little while. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Pleasure to see you again. Pleasure to see you again. Okay, so we have all this money. We have all these echoes that I can spend. On my fuel, I have 6 fuel. My supplies are doing okay, but fuel is always a big deal. So I kind of want to buy some more. Let's buy 10. 10 seems like a good amount to be able to go do stuff. Flares. Flares may be used to reveal your enemies, increasing the speed of your firing solution. Yeah, Pixel. I wanted to change it up a bunch, you know? I wanted to have a very different game experience than what I was doing previously. I can sell Scintillac. It sells... It's good. It's a good thing to sell. I'm just curious if I can use it for something else. I'm not going to sell it yet, since I have... I can sell it later if I need echoes. Torpedo components. Ooh. I could buy an extra gun. I kind of like that. A second deck gun? Like, how does that... My only question is, though, can I only put... Like, it seems... Deck weapon. I wonder if I can only put it on the deck, though. Like, if this ship can't use another deck gun like that. Your plush Cthulhu is now happy? Yeah! Oh, man, I should have my little... Man, where is it? I need it here. It doesn't matter. I have a Popco Cthulhu somewhere in my apartment. Well, I don't want to buy a deck gun if I can't use it, so I'm worried about getting that one. Oh, here... Okay, so it specifically says forward weapon. Okay. I don't have I can't do a forward weapon on this. So, okay, so I don't want to buy that because it's specifically a deck weapon. Forward weapon. Forward weapon. Aft weapon. Yeah, I can't put any of the stuff on my current ship. Can't do it. Wait, I started today's Steam and suddenly Agony Unrated up. Wait, Agony Unrated? What is that? I'm not familiar with that. I'm not familiar with it. In combat, Radis Faber assistants can be deployed for quicker repairs. Dangerous work. Don't expect them back. This sounds lewd. Yeah. Pixel, are you familiar with Sunless Sea? Plus 800 engine power? Oh, it's the same engine that I have. For anyone who just came in, sorry if this is a little slow going. I've never had the money to purchase anything, so I'm trying to make sure I don't make any bad decisions. Ooh, I can up my mirrors. A better optical? That sounds kind of cool. How much is a new ship? It seems like this ship is not super great. Rather gory, obscure game. You play as someone who got caught in hell. Interesting. I'll have to take a look. And if it was already gory, like what an unrated version means. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh wow, yeah, ships. I definitely cannot get another ship right now. Let's buy... I kind of like the idea of this better optical. Up my mirrors. Quicker firing solutions. Let's get that. All right, so it ups. All right, yeah, great. You heard about Sunless Sea? As usual, I show you games that you either just heard about or went totally under the radar. Hey, I'm glad I can be that for you. I was talking to my brother over Thanksgiving, and I'm a big board game player as well. And he says I'm his go-to gamer. And usually whenever I bring board games to his house to like play them with his family and stuff, he's like, he ends up like wanting to buy them and this and that. So it's like, because he doesn't have time, you know, to like find new board games and all that. So it's like, we all have that person, you know, in our life. Cougar, yo, what's going on, man? Dude, it's been like a couple weeks since we've had a chat. You know I like board games. You know I like board games. All right, how we doing? We got fuel. I think we're ready to go back out. Cougar, we're playing Pandemic Legacy on Monday. You know it. Pixel. Yeah, I have the Fallout board game. It's neat. It's super cool. It's not my favorite game. It's a little clunky in parts, but I had a really good time playing it. Hey, Stray. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, Pixel, you'll have a good time. I've only played it as a 2-player game. As a 4-player game, it'll be time-consuming and very clunky. It'll still be fun. If you like Fallout, it'll be a lot of fun. It's just, you need some table space. Trip was good. Yeah, there was a big butt. Big peach butt. It was super good. All right, where are we going? Do we go east or north? I think I want to go north. I want to drop off that tomb colonist if I can find the land. Onrush. Yeah, I agree. I'll play some Onrush. It looks sort of like a poor man's Burnout. A poor man's like Burnout, like crash mode thing. You know what I mean? I'll certainly play some though. It'll be good for some like random multiplayer. I love this pet mushroom that I have. A Blemigan Gallivanter. Love it. It'll be hard to give up Laser League. Have you been playing Laser League? The only game you can afford is a free one. We never ended up playing any Laser... Oh, okay, you haven't been. Yeah. We always talk about these games that we want to... I booted it up for like a night. I played a few hours. It's very hard. Very, very hard. Oh. What's going on here? Horseman's Stag. There's a bat swarm somewhere? Oh, it's back there. Do I want to fight? I don't really want to fight a bat swarm. Yeah, our times are definitely quite different, unfortunately. I should be working less this month, though, so hopefully we can find a good time to do it. Let's stop here. Oh, I discovered Vendor Bite. Oh, here it is. Oh, great. I can drop off the Tomb Colonist right away. Your passenger has been drinking. Ahoy, she chortles. Defend yourself. She launches a tipsy assault. Your crew hang back, chuckling. Thanks, crew. Wait, so... Wait, she wants to fight me? Tomb colonists have a lifetime of bitter experience. Some of them are the deadliest combatants under the earth. Possibly this one is, when she hasn't drunk quite so much rum. You'll never know. She salutes you, laughing after you disarm her. Good fight, she opines. Then she staggers backwards and falls over the side. You never do find out what happened to her, but at least you have her rather magnificent cavalry saber and her belongings. Alright, I brought a Tomb Colonist to Venderbite and defeated them in an unexpected duel. I have an outlandish artifact. I gained some iron. Great. On deck, you can hear the sound that 1,000 bandaged dead make as they shuffle and cough. It's something like the world's most restless concert audience, or the world's most plague-ridden cathedral. That's quite a feeling. So I can't do shore leave here unless I'm already very scared. Interesting. I can explore, though. Here they favor candlelight over gaslight. The shadows are swagged like cobwebs. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture, until they laugh or cough. One building in 3 seems abandoned. A raggedy fellow approaches. I'm a good zeeman. I'm yours if you'll have me. Will you have me? I'm hungry. I'll work hard. He seems likely enough, if a little ragged and sorrowful. He's just an extra crewman? Yeah. Yeah, let's grab him. You won't be sorry. I'll work double watches. Ask anyone. They'll tell you I have a good name. Yes, yes. Eventually get him to stop talking. His enthusiasm is promising, if a little pitiable. There may be further effects from this decision. Interesting. There may be... You welcomed a stranger aboard your ship. This may lead to complications. What does it mean? What does it mean? This is the Zailor... Oh, okay. This is the Zailor who came begging to come aboard. He's done good work, this one, but he's keeping a little shrine to the Salt, the nameless god of the horizon at the back of the hold. Do I allow him to have this shrine? I don't know. Do I want a shrine to the Salt? I think I'll allow it. You let him keep his salt circle and chalked arrow. That night, as you stand on the foredeck, a soft breeze comes out of the east, the Salt's direction, tousles your hair, passes. I now have Salt's attention. It's watching you, even if All right. Certain matter has become clear, whatever that means. What else we got going on here? Let's gather gossip. Yeah. Along the coast of Untersee, it's remarkably hard to die. The decrepit and nearly dead who leave London become tomb colonists and settle here in bandaged peace. Yeah, this seems fine. Yeah. Seems totally fine. Z captains. The first curator gives audience. The first curator is responsible for the preservation of the tomb colonies. It has been here much longer than London, like the oldest tomb colonists. No more light, the obsequious steward cautions you. Curator is terribly afraid of moths. He opens the door and you step into near darkness. A pair of luminous lamplighter bees buzz in a latticed ivory tube. There is no other source of light. A bandaged shape no larger than a child lies crumpled on a couch. It lifts its head with obvious effort. It takes several seconds for you to distinguish its voice from the soft buzz of the bees. Listen to a whispered request. Z Captain, Silkskin. Not much left of me. I will go into the great sanatorium. Into the grand sanatorium. Bring me colors. 7 colors. Pay well. Cosmogon, Irigo, Pelican. Steward has list. Find them here and there across the wide black Z. Alright, so he wants colors? I don't know. Thank you. This poor flesh thirsts for colors. I guess I'll accept it. It collapses, rustling, back on the couch. Even the effort of speaking seems to have diminished it a little. The audience is over. As the door opens, it shrinks from the finger of light that reaches across the floor. Outside, the obsequious steward nods. The book? Yes, the book. He hands you a slim, illustrated volume. The curator is old. Old as dust. We will all be grateful if you do it this one last favor. Okay. So I have a book called The Neathbow, whatever, and it requires all these colors. I can buy things, or I can sell recent news. No, I'm not going to sell it. I'd rather use it for conversation. Oh, interesting. There's different types of ships you can buy in different places. Okay, well, we found Venderbite. Now I think we're going to head east. Let's head east because this guy wants to go east. East Central Untersee, the Sea of Lilies. So, I mean, that should be somewhere like right here, maybe? Near Port Cecil? Let's head east. See what we can find. Discovered Kant's Abyss. A bat swarm again. Like, I'll fight a bat swarm if they come in at the right angle, but I don't want to take the time to turn around. Because I feel like they'll hit me as I turn. Oh, Jesus, they're fast. Oh my god. Suffered 5 damage. Oh my god. They must attack in the darkness. Let's get to this bit of light. Hey, Stray Fox, if you're still there, what are... Oh my god, these things. Alright, set. We're fighting him. What's your next game now that you finished Remothered? Little leathery corpses lie scattered across your deck. The rest of the swarm vanishes into the nethery dark. I can gather up the corpses, because they're succulent with stolen blood. Or I can dispose. Still want to play story mode of Long Dark. Yeah, I agree. It's like you don't want to get You play a lot of really tense... I agree. I found that I also want to, like, try and change my game experience across the board as I stream. A lot of times I'll play... Like, that's actually usually what I play roguelikes for, is my comm stream. This one, not so much, because it's a little bit more involved. I think your butt muscles have doubled in size from clenching. Yeah. I watched your video. That's funny. Just creepy old men just chasing, coming out of the dark at you. Let's gather up the corpses. An unorthodox diet. Those little bones are troublesome, and the flesh a little gamey. But salt them well enough, and they're quite edible. So I gained terror, but I also gained supplies. Took 15 hull damage from that ship. Not ideal. Alright, so I'm back at this Sphinx thing. Oh shit. Yeah, no, I don't think I want to fight that. Oh, these are the salt lions. Yo, this makes me think of Neverending Story. I hope they don't blast me like a laser as I go through. Let's dock at this port, though, and see what happens. There's a vast sorrow in their empty eyes. Two basalt beasts, cathedral-sized. They frown eternally at each other across the black waves. The north one carries an encampment. Creeping human figures eat away at its features like rot, picking. There's a supply dock below. Visit the Unmakers. Muscular pick wielders rest on camp stools, watching you approach, passing hip flasks around. Ooh. Got a thing here because the face of the northern sphinx is all but gone. Lost faces are sacred to Salt, they say. You are drawn there. To what end? Salt's voice is distant, but clear. Should I talk about it? Okay, let's go visit the Unmakers first. We get funding from the bazaar, it's true, but Station 4? I wouldn't call us Station 4. It's a little grandiose. The stones are stuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as garden statuary or occult ballast. Most of them, some go down to places under the bazaar. More tea cakes? Alright, got rid of some terror, gained a fragment. Okay. Compile a report. The Unmakers... Oh, I can't do... See, okay, see, that's a little confusing, because now I can't do the salt thing that I was doing. I always assume that I can talk to the people and then go do the other thing, but it's not the case, it seems. The Unmakers are here to reduce the salt lions to rubble one block at a time. Help them in their work by carrying the rubble back to London. So I need to make a deposit of 200 echo. But I'm assuming I get echoes back, probably by selling it back to London. We'll do it. Oh, shit. I didn't realize I had too much stuff. No. No. I thought I had enough space because I could do it. Shit, what do I drop? Maybe just 2 of the Sphinx Stone? I'll just take a cheaper... I don't know. What's more important? Like, I have no idea. I mean, the supplies... I could drop some supplies, because at least I know I'll find more of those. Yeah, over-encompass... Yeah, for sure. I did a huge playthrough of Fallout 4, like, last month or whatever. Maybe 2 months ago now? Encumbrance. A thing. It's a definite thing. I'm gonna get rid of 2 supplies. Because while I do need supplies, I know I'll find more of them. If the stones weep, ignore them. Unless they flood your hold, of course. Then you should probably drop them overboard. Don't tell anyone I said that. I'm wondering if I should stop at London now, honestly, before I head east, because now my hold's full. You know what I mean? Okay, maybe I'll go south and I'll check out down here, and then I'll go back to London. There was also at the Abbey, where the nuns are, there was a thing that I could share, like, news with them, and I have some news. So maybe I'll see what they say to that. I'm a little scared of them, though. And also, there's stories at the Shepherd's Isle about, like the people there are seeing things in the water. All right. Easy peasy. I did take 5 damage from that, though. Alright, let's loot her. See, the problem is now I'm gonna have issues. Oh, but actually I used some fuel to get down here, so it's okay that I... Man, I wish I could use one of them real quick to finish this. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, I agree. I do really like the music. What time is it? Noon? Alright, I have like maybe 45 minutes left or so before I gotta go to get ready for work. Alright. The bearded villagers will sell you mutton stew and kefir and stone bottles of cold fresh. Okay. Maybe let's learn about the standing stones before we go a picnic there. They were sisters from the Sisterhood Abbey over on Abbey Rock. Came here hunting a renegade who served the god called Stone. Ran her to ground here, and she called on the god, and the god struck 'em all to pillars of rock. Stand close and quiet, and you'll hear 'em weepin'. Gained a tale of terror. So supposedly some sisters became rock. Okay. Ooh, engage an officer. Let me guide your ship. I know all the Z, how it was, how it will be. Please, the headaches only stop when I'm working. Oh, I think I got this guy last time. I have to pay for him. Thank you. The nonsense here was a distraction for a while, but only the Z can help me now. Ah, my god, the air, the air! It's clearer already. Let me chart a course for you. Ah, my head. My head. Appoint your new officer, etc., etc. Sigil-ridden navigator. Okay, so yeah. I found this guy last time. Ups my... Look at this guy. Got a forehead. I can improve my mirrors even more. So he's weird. So he's got this sigil on his head. And he eats a lot, and he has problems with the sigil. He's working a lot of... Basically, he doesn't have any memory of how the sigil came. I'm just going to skim over this because I know what happened. He doesn't know how the sigil happened. Nice head, buddy. And it's devoured his memories, and he doesn't know what's up. So he wants to, speak to him again. He wants to find the Chapel of Lights, which we don't know what it is, but excuse me, that's where he believes he'll learn more about his memories and his past. I would like to use a secret to improve mirrors, I think. Okay. Kind of want to, like, having a quicker fire solution, like, that sounds awesome. How many secrets do I have? I have 4. Use another one. Alright. Was there anything else to do here? Oh, interesting. This gives me clues about where to find the colors. The color of remembered suns. The fecund, the photid, the fungal. These flourish in the glow of cosmogon. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. Let's continue. Nice head, buddy. Running low on fuel again. So let's check in with the sisters at Abbey Rock. I'm not gonna fight that thing right now. Let's get a report. All right. Knock at the iron-studded gates with news. Perhaps they'll find it valuable. The muscular prioress, the abbess's lieutenant, comes to the door to listen. She nods and makes notes. She pays particular attention to news of marsh beast predations and the traffic of the rooftops. In return, she offers a rather perfunctory blessing, but the blessing reassures your crew. Alright, she took away some of my terror. I'm not going to go to the gates without news. I feel like that's a bad idea with these people. Is this a pirate? I don't know. Alright, let's head towards London. Fuel gets used up so quickly. Home waters. Sailors dawdle at the rail, watching for the lights of London. This game is, like, oddly calming and yet also stressful. Something awaits you. A row of watchful Z-bats perches on the ship's railing. Their heads swivel in unison as you cross the deck. What is this? Her Enduring Majesty's Customs Service works closely with both the Ministry of Public Decency and the Masters of the Bazaar. Today they have selected you for an inspection. Don't cheek them. So I can let them do their worst. We'll reduce some suspicion. I can pay... Alright, pay the customs duty on untaxed souls or romantic literature. Surrender any smuggled sunlight. I don't believe I have anything bad. I don't... See, I don't know what I have that might be bad. Let's just let him search, I think. Right? It's probably fine. They roam your deck like wolves. They tear through your belongings like termites. At last they leave. Okay. The lights of London welcome you home. The storylet only appears when you've been at sea for a little while. I can collect messages from the Harbor Master. So this happens for a whole bunch of reasons. Okay. All the clatter and song of the dockside, it soothes the soul. Are there messages for you? Something has changed in the neath. I don't know what that means. Someone wants to sign on. Okay. Have a free evening. The Rose Market bustles. I think the Rose Market has like, it's like special store of sorts. Let's submit these port reports. Echoes, fuel. See, whenever I bring in reports of Shepherd Isles where they're like seeing things in the water, it's like a risky proposition. I failed. Oh, I still gained fuel for it though. I just didn't. No one believes the stories that I find there. Okay. I find it interesting that they categorize Abbey Rock with the nuns as a military installation. Okay, more fuel. Yeah, these reports are super easy to get, and they give me a few echoes and they give me more favor. So it's like it's totally a good idea to do that. All right, let's leave the Admiralty. Deliver the Sphinx stones. Let's do that. Special constables, black uniforms, distinctive caps, the badge of the Ministry of Public Decency. Wait with a cart. Sign, sign, sign. Here's a receipt. Here's a discretion contract. Here's a penalty contract. Your vision is blurred by the end of it all. Cart rumbles off into the coiling fog. Here's your reward. Gained 500 echoes. Cool. So I paid 200 deposit and I made 400. Or, sorry, 300. I lost terror. I delivered. Okay, so such wealth. I've earned enough echoes to buy better equipment. Alright, well, I sort of did that earlier. There wasn't a lot that was good for me. I'm gonna sell spider silk and the linen. This reproach I can buy. So, hold on. 12, 12, 1, 4. It's okay, so it's better than this. It's 4 better damage. This reproach cannon. $15. That one looks... I don't know, it's expensive though. I think let's just do the general upgrade. Let's do the reproach for 200. Okay. Let's do. Yeah. So, yeah, I can't put an auxiliary. I think I want to keep it in case I buy... It's only worth 10 to sell. Oh, but it does take up cargo room, though. I was, like, thinking if I buy another ship, but it's going to be a while before I buy another ship anyway, so maybe we will sell it. Someone was... Oh, okay, right. Better engines. 500, though? Cargo security? Interesting. See, here's the thing. If I buy a better engine, I'm not going to be able to buy more fuel. Who is buying the Scintillac? I can't remember who was buying that. Do you guys remember? It must have not been here in London. It must have been... Or wait, maybe it was the... I have an outlandish artifact. Let's do this, maybe. We have something like that, but not very like that. Interesting. I have some ideas. All right, so I sold that sword that I found from fighting that tomb colonist. Got 100 echoes for it. Increased my my antiquarian faction. Okay, leave the university. Hire on more crew. I feel like that's important. Again, I don't really remember what the crew does, but I feel like I need them. Lost 30 echoes, gained 3 crew. Okay. I probably should repair. Oh, new recruit. Engage a Zailer. What desperate desire has led this one to sign on? Who cares? They're very keen. Oh, for 5 echoes, I can increase my crew. Okay, so... Yeah, I'll get 1 more for 5. Yeah, great. Let's max it out. I've lost some more terror. Let's read the papers. It says the same thing as last time, but I have more recent news to pass on to people that I meet. My terror level seems fine, so I'm not going to spend the night. Now. Should I repair my hull? I tried this one with my last one. I lost a crewman. While the rats were fixing my ship, they had a rat war and accidentally shot one of my crewmen in the eye. You say yes? Here we go. It's the same thing. The rats are hardly an hour into the work when the trouble begins. Someone's surly, speechless rat steed eats someone else's packed lunch. Someone's hot-blooded friend eats the rat steed. The rats exchange cross words, then blows, then shots. The ensuing battle sweeps over your ship and disappears down the dock. At least they didn't have time to eat much. So it's a different story, but still something bad happened. I was unlucky, because I have low luck, I guess. I don't know. I gained 10 hull. I gained 10 terror. And I lost some supplies. I didn't lose any crew members this time, though. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Rats are pesky as hell. Pesky as hell. Oh well. I repaired my hull. Yeah, I like that that gains some terror. So terror is this meter here. So I believe there's a lot of things. Your terror level can influence certain crew members to lose their minds and do crazy shit, potentially kill members of the crew. They might die, whatever. Terror also unlocks certain story elements. So it's like, I went to one place, I went to the tomb colonies, and I could only give my crew shore leave there if my terror level was already pretty high. So things like that. I'm sure there's more to it, but generally I'm supposed to manage it and keep it down. I really wish I knew where I sold the Scintillac. All right, let's check out Roser's Wharf. It's a special market that caters to collectors and eccentrics. According to the archaic rules of the market, you can only make one trade per visit. Choose wisely. They'll pay above the usual price for things. So I can use my free evening to change what they're looking for. I don't have a lot though, so I don't know if I want to do that. I can purchase a live specimen from the labyrinth. I don't know. I don't think I want to spend 500 on that. I think I'm going to buy the new engine. It's a 200% or 200 engine power increase. And we'll sell the old one, I guess. No idea where that Scintillac can be sold. Oh, wait, right here. Duh. Let's sell it. Let's clear the hold. Now, I think we go east again. Fed the crew. Man, I don't have a ton of supplies and stuff, but I think we're gonna go for it. Where was I playing chess? Do you remember? Was it Port Cecil? I hope everyone's having a wonderful Thursday. What, Thursday afternoon? You play chess here? Yeah, no. So it's not an actual game. But there's one dock that I can go to. And I was playing this weird game of chess. Again, not playing it, but I could select this option to play a game of chess. But it was weird. Oh shit, a Jilly floor. Hold on. Pressing the H key will blow your horn. This has no useful function and may provoke nearby Z-beasts or hostile vessels. Interesting. Oh man, it almost hit me. Oh, got me. Oh, man. It's so hard to evade. Alright, there we go. We got you this time, buddy. Alright, so last time I scooped it up and it gave me a strange catch or whatever. I'm sort of curious. Let it disperse, watch its oil rainbow colors fade. A face? From above, the Gilliflower's cap does look a little like a woman's face. She dissolves like smeared paint. So I got a Z story. Strange truths are told of the waves and what lies beneath. The lies are even stranger. Alright, so I'm sure I can use that in some way. I've entered a fog bank. Our gunners struggle to see our foes. I can fight this thing. Oh, it's right though. It's because we're in fog, so it's gonna be harder to find. There we go. I've gained a secret. Oh, I discovered station 3. I was supposed to go here. Here, let's pick this up first. Butcher it for supplies. So if I butcher it, I'll drop all this hunger. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah. So, hold on. What was it that wanted me to come here? Didn't I have like a person or something? Oh, maybe like a journal thing? Memoirs. Yeah, you can't, at least with that crab thing, you can't save it as a supply. You do it right then, and you eat it. So, my idea is it's like, okay, if I have high hunger when I kill one of those things, I'm going to eat it just to get rid of it, and that will save me from using a supply in a couple seconds. I have not dissected one yet, because I've always been hungry whenever I've found one. See, it's interesting. So remember when I brought that tomb colonist? You brought a tomb colonist to Venderbite and defeated them in an unexpected duel. Just what precisely is their problem? So it sounds like eventually I'll see them again or something. Here we go. So, okay. Bound for Station 3. It was that student. Because we found that thing, we decided not to, like, have the postman take it. So that this is where his university or whatever is. So let's check out what the deal was with that student. Blue lightnings crawl leisurely up the funnel. Saint Erasmus dancing, the cry goes up. Don't know what that means. This game is neat. I'm glad I took the plunge on it. We may infer a Station 1 and a Station 2. We may conjecture a Station 4. Machinery hums behind high steel walls. Up the hill there are visible outlines of warehouses and a building with a spire. But the lamps are low where they burn at all, and your ship the only one in harbor. Let's deliver the Lorn Fluke and observe the student's experiment. He's terribly excited and requests your steadying presence to ensure he maintains the appropriate scientific detachment. The shed is empty, saving a writing desk and the gigantic mass of needles. The anxious student snaps off the tip of one and twirls it between his fingers. I hypothesize that the flukes have a method of absorbing and storing our lived experiences. It follows, therefore, that there should exist a means of transmitting, reliving that experience. Like so. He stabs the needle through his palm, his eyes dull. You heard Captain Harris, Zaylor. Target the Ogadai and fire torpedoes, and if you hit one of the Lorn flukes, then by God and Her Majesty, I will put you out of the airlock and let the spiny bastards, I guess, take you. He wakes from the reverie a moment later, beaming. That will do. Pass me your notes. I'll carry on the experiment from here. Interesting. I witnessed history, and I have 2 extraordinary implications. Interesting. Well, I have implications that I can trade or tell someone about, I'm sure. Alright, well, let's train the telescope. I get a report. You stand on the high point of your ship and look to shore. There's a steepled building on the horizon, by far the largest thing in sight. No cross marks the top of it, nor any other symbol you recognize. We can try the gate, or we can look around. I don't know. Very chancy challenge. 44% chance of success? That doesn't sound great. Let's just look at the gate. The metal is steel hard and icy cold to the touch. Attempts with chisels and crowbars fail. Perhaps if you could bring the ship's guns to bear, but no. Alright. If you return with a certain delivery. So it's a sort of secretive station, it appears. I don't know. Searching for signs of other visitors? Seems like a bad idea, right? Let's check out this this area in the center. Good old crab cake. Crab cake aisle. We've entered the snares. That thing looks terrifying. I'd like to stay out of the fog as much as possible. The sailor is praying. Using up a lot of fuel. Slagmites loom in the distance like the cranes. The Corsair's forest. Oh shit. Yeah, I feel like I don't want to be here. Very strong pirates. Very strong pirates. I don't think it's a good idea to take them on. The glassy chop of dark water, iron clatter at the feet of the hatchway. The iron clatter of feet at the hatchway. Lick a monkey crag? What the hell? The Dubois Maelstrom. I'm definitely not going into that thing. Man, I am low on fuel. I think I have to head to Port Cecil and just hope. Hope that they sell fuel there. Or else it's very possible that this captain... Oh shit, that thing's in the way. The lookout shouts. Far above, the false stars in the cavern roof are shifting. A rare and ominous event. What now? The stars are shifting? Forbid them to look. Can't really stop them, but you can at least discourage discussion. They won't like it, but it's safer. Record the change and assign a name. Oh my god. What do I do? Do I make them not look? Or do I have them watch the stars? If the new shape seems well-omened, your crew may be cheered. Who knows? Let's watch it. Let's watch the weird sky. Bats is luck, a gap-toothed stoker of ears. All agree. Leathery but lucky. Oh. All right. Everyone considers it a good omen, but we don't know what it is. And we lost some terror. Yeah, I have to bear the consequence. So my crew is nervous, but they considered it a good omen. I'll take it. I'm gonna just make it to this port, and I'm screwed if there's no fuel there. I'll just have to hope that this creature doesn't attack me. This very strong albino moray. Shit. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Oh no. I went around the wrong side. I thought I could cut through here. Oh my god, there's more of them. Uh-oh. I might have made a mistake. I might have made a very serious mistake. Shit. This... Okay, well... Oh my god, what do I do? Very little remains. So I can search supplies. Oh, I can whisper a secret into the dark and see. I can use a secret, and because I have this whole salt thing going on, oh my god. Or I can just use supplies. I can use 2 supplies and definitely get some fuel, I think. Or I can use 1 supply and have a 50% chance. Let's search supplies. Yeah. It smells like burning rags, but it'll satisfy the engine's hunger for a little while. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Oh god, this thing's fast. A Zaylor is praying. Yo, I have man, I went way past. Maybe I can make it up to Commingle, maybe? I think it's better if I go north at this point. Oh, we're at the Sea of Lilies. This is where I want to bring that guy. Oh, God. Let's send the bat out, see if we can find a place. Oh, wait. Your Z-Bat has discovered something. Click on the message to mark the location. Sea of Lilies is some distance to the south. Click the chart icon to view your discoveries so far. It's down there. All right, well. This is what we're doing. Oh God, that's all the fuel. That's all the fuel. All right, well, I could try the luck thing and use the last of my supplies. Or I could make a sacrifice to salt. Let's do a sacrifice to salt. You whisper your prayer into the dark. Something has heard it. You're terribly certain of that. Perhaps this is Salt's idea of helping. Or perhaps you're just very unlucky. I've gained 20 terror, and I've lost a secret. And I still have no fuel. I have money now, but I purchased all of the fuel I could last time I was there because I bought the new engine. So all I had money for at the time was 2 fuel. I don't know. Whatever happened, yes, I have some money now, but I have no fuel. So I guess we're going to try this last few supplies. I was fortunate! Okay, I used my last supply and turned it into 1 fuel. Here we go. Your crew's terror is reaching dangerous levels. You can lower it in certain ports and slow its rise by staying close to land and keeping your prow light on. All right, we're going to this port, and we're going to see what happens. Oh no. Sailors at the rail call softly. Something swims beneath the ship. I saw it looking up at us, one says, his voice a tremble. Oh, man. Don't look. Or we can try and catch it. Should we try and catch it before we do this? It's probably terribly dangerous. No sign of the beast. Empty nets, empty hold, empty house, the lookout says. You glare at him, but the damage is done. I gain terror, but that's all. Okay. I'm already terrified, so whatever. I'm out of food. I'm out of fuel. There's things in the water. It's fine. This is fine. All right. The prison walls are mercilessly steep. Nupmid built this place as a prison for the Canate. Now it answers only to its governor, and its governor answers to no one. All right. Well, I can let the cook go ashore. I think let's do it. Oh, yes, the unctuous fellow assures you. We value enthusiasm over formal qualifications. The Knot oracles are always hungry, but they are also delicate in their tastes. Their meals must be prepared assiduously. I understand this fellow is indentured to you. Well, we have collected tremendous stores of knowledge from the oracles. Tremendous. Let me give you some of my notes, and we will, of course, replenish your stores. Thank you so much. The cook darts eagerly into the prison as soon as the doors are opened. He doesn't even say goodbye. Well, look at that. I gained 5 supplies, 5 fuel, a secret, strategic information. I gained Tales of Terror. I gained stories of the sea, memories of distant shores, visions of the surface, moves in the great game. Goodness! Look at all this! Awesome. So I remember, yeah, the Admiral. The Admiral wants to hear about moves in the great game. The nations of Europe and beyond compete for influence. Their plots reach even to the Neath. Very cool. Yeah, it is a lot of stuff. Honestly, I thought that this run was almost done because Now, when you run out of fuel, you can try and swim for shore, and there's a possibility that, like, you'll lose almost everyone, but your captain can keep on living. But I failed that last time, and that's how my captain died. But it looks like we're still holding on here. I really like these accomplishments, too. Like, you have seen firsthand the rodent war. You have seen the city where the clay men are made for labor. Super cool. Oh? Oh, what? My story of how my last guy died. It seems like it's a low chance for you to survive the swim to shore. Anything else I can talk about here? Let's get a report. Ships from the Khanate are most common, but you see Chelenite vessels, Polythreme triremes with chained and sulky unfinished men, corsairs disposing of their miscreants, even one furtive Iremi skiff. The wardens pay them well for their prisoners. Yeah, captain died. I could try and rescue a prisoner. Yeah. Oh, I can also buy... Alright, let's buy some more fuel, then. Yeah, let's have 10. 10 seems good. Supplies are more expensive here than they are in London. Actually, both of it's more expensive. Maybe I'll stick with 5 supplies. Keep some of my money, my echoes. Chase your Blemigan from the engine room. Gusts of laughter sound from within. Your crew might be happy, but they're not working. The engine room is in an uproar. The crew run to and fro, chasing your warbling Blemigan under tables and behind machines. It dives into a complicated knot of pipework. The engineer reaches in to grab it and... Ah! A scalding burst of steam catches their arm. Sorry, Captain, they say, clenching their jaw. Didn't hear you come in. Just, fixing a pipe. Your Blemigan emerges from a vent near the floor and sidles out. You'll deal with it later. Look at this 23-eyed toad. All right, so look at this. I've made a lot of progress, I would say. It's going to be a long trip back to London, let me tell you that. What time is it? 1 o'clock. Almost 1 o'clock. I really should stop. Again, this is not my usual stream day. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to do a good 5 hours or so. I don't have work tomorrow, so that'll be a good day for it. I usually try and keep it to like 2 or so hours on days that I have to go to work, just so I can get some stuff done. But this has been a blast. Electrojack, thanks so much for your subscription. Here, let's, I think we're gonna call it. Let's, all right, I don't want a manual save, though. Right. I don't know when the last time... FL! Hey, buddy! I didn't realize you were in here. Sorry, I'm leaving. Unless you're just waving goodbye and you were just lurking, which is also cool. But yeah, I don't want to manually save because it changes it changes my difficulty setting automatically. So I'm just gonna hope my... Oh, you've been lurking? All right, cool, no problem. I just want to make sure I wasn't just like leaving as you got here. I wish I knew when the last time it saved was. Yeah, no doubt, absolutely, man. It's good to see you though. Thanks for lurking, I appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. So I'm just gonna hope my recent save was recent enough. It doesn't tell me the last time it happened, unfortunately, which I don't like. But I think that's just how it has to be, because I gotta go. So... go to the main menu. Yeah, hopefully it did it when I went into port, or whatever. Yeah, I agree. Save punishment, it's pretty cool. Because this is a game where I don't want to save scum. I absolutely just want the experience to speak for itself, be like, ah, shit, you made a mistake, you know? Yeah, Electrojack, thanks so much for your Prime subscription. It's a pleasure having you in. Thanks for chatting and hanging out. Have a good day as well. I'll be back tomorrow morning, probably around 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, have a great rest of your Thursday, and we'll be back for our giveaway on Death State tomorrow. That's what we'll probably be starting out with. So, until then, have a great day. See you guys later. Peace.